If you want to be considered the GOAT, you got to have GOAT-like performances.
But who wants to see a woman miss layups?
I don't know what it is. She gets ejected, only plays 7 minutes, and her team wins.
Angel Reese had been building up Unrivaled as the next big thing in women's basketball, a groundbreaking league where WNBA stars could shine and get paid what they deserve. Fans were eager, expecting thrilling performances and game-changing moments that would cement Reese as a true leader in the sport. But when it was time to step up, things didn't go as planned. Instead of a dominant performance, Reese struggled on the court. She missed easy layups, committed unnecessary fouls that hurt her team, and clashed with officials. This game was supposed to be a defining moment in her career, a chance to prove she belonged at the top. Instead, it became a night to forget. And here's the surprising part. Her team still won without her. That raised serious questions about her actual impact on the game. Was she really the star she claimed to be? Or was the hype starting to fade? Being a vocal leader is one thing, but backing it up with strong performances is another, and this time, Reese fell short. Fans and analysts quickly took notice, sparking debates about whether she was overrated. If a player is as crucial as they claim, their absence should be a setback for the team. But in this case, her team played just fine without her, making people wonder, was she truly elevating the team or just adding extra drama? These discussions spread fast on social media as game footage went viral.
She has her worst professional pro game, and her team wins.
Angel Reese is important. To who? I have been covering Angel Reese for about 2 years now. I have yet to see her draw a single fly to a fresh turd. But according to Angel Reese, everything I do keep going viral.
This wasn't just an off night. It could be a turning point in how fans and analysts view Angel Reese's career. Could she shake off this rough performance, or was it a sign of deeper struggles ahead? So, what actually led to her ejection? Reese was on the court for only 7 minutes before being forced out, and it happened so quickly that fans could hardly believe it.
She had 15 rebounds, 5 offensive ones, and she missed 5 shots. I don't know why that happens, but the less she plays, the more successful her teams are. That feels like Andre Drummond, does it not?
This wasn't just a rough game, it was a complete loss of control. Here's exactly how things fell apart for Angel Reese. She missed 5 easy layups, shots that top players usually make without a second thought. She committed several unnecessary fouls, putting her team in a tough spot. Frustrated with a referee's call, she argued her way into a technical foul. But instead of refocusing, she kept reacting emotionally, which led to another technical and, ultimately, her ejection. The most surprising part, she never tried to reset. Rather than stepping back and regaining her focus, she let frustration take over. In competitive sports, emotions can be an advantage, if handled the right way. But instead of using that energy to fuel a comeback, she let it completely derail her game. Her frustration was obvious in her body language, and her constant clashes with the refs only made matters worse. If she had channeled that energy into her performance, she might have turned things around. Instead, her night ended almost as soon as it started.
Ejected. She came back, claimed that Sports Illustrated was running clickbait because they put out an article that said Angel Reese became the first player to be ejected from Unrivaled. It's literally not clickbait. It was true. Everything I do keep going viral.
What was supposed to be a showcase of Angel Reese's talent turned into a night filled with mistakes, missed chances, and emotional reactions. This wasn't just a disappointing game. It was a moment that could shape how people see her moving forward, and not in a positive way. Fans were left questioning whether this was just a bad night or a sign of deeper struggles. Social media exploded with reactions. Memes, jokes, and criticism spread fast, with fans posting comments like *Reese brings more drama than dominance *, and *Caitlin, Clark is making history, while Reese is making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Instead of focusing on her game, the conversation became all about the controversy. Making things even more heated, Reese took to social media afterward, posting vague messages that some believed hinted at racial bias in her ejection. And to top it off, the incident happened on the first day of Black History Month, only adding to the debate.
Unbelievable. Black History Month, y'all know I had to be the first. Seriously. So she just claimed that she got thrown out because she's the victim of racism.
When it's not going well for you, claim racism.
She came out, made it about race, and got crushed.
Let's be clear. Reese's struggles on the court weren't about race. They were about dealing with pressure, and in this case, she didn't handle it well. Now, let's take a step back and look at the bigger issue. Unrivaled was supposed to revolutionize women's basketball, offering players better pay and a real platform to showcase their skills. It was promoted as a major step forward, promising intense competition, star power, and a lead that could finally bring women's basketball into the spotlight. But just a few weeks in, the cracks are already showing. Instead of packed crowds, Unrivaled is struggling to fill a tiny 800-seat venue. Think about that, only 800 seats and they still aren't selling out. The hype is fading fast, and the viewership numbers are just as concerning. Some games barely manage 75,000 viewers, a fraction of what even low-profile men's games pull in. Without major rivalries and high-level performances, the league isn't drawing the audience it desperately needs. To make matters worse, one of its biggest names, Angel Reese, already seems ready to move on. After hyping up Unrivaled as the future of women's basketball, she shocked fans by tweeting, "Can't wait to get back to Chicago." Wait, wasn't this supposed to be the league she was all in on?
You can see, she used proper pronouns when addressing her colleagues in the WNBA. Can't wait to get back to Chicago. Really?
And then says, I can't wait to get back to Chicago, man. This person said, don't do that. You spent days bragging about how great Unrivaled is. I mean, that is garbage. We told you people wasn't going to tune in for this league. We tried to tell you that. Oh, no, watch. Angel's going to ball. You can't argue with 76,000 viewers.
Angel Reese's career. A turning point not long ago, Angel Reese was promoting Unrivaled as the future of women's basketball, claiming it offered better financial opportunities than the WNBA. Now, she's hinting at a return to the WNBA, where salaries are much lower. So, what changed? The harsh reality Unrivaled hasn't taken off as expected. Without a superstar like Clark drawing in mass attention, the league is struggling to attract casual fans. And without strong viewership, the financial promises might not last. If Reeves, one of Unrivaled's biggest names, is already looking at other options, it raises concerns about the league's stability. Clark versus Angel Reese. Two different journeys. This situation highlights the growing gap between Clark and Angel Reese. Clark is breaking records, while Reese is trending for the wrong reasons. Clark has landed major endorsement deals, while Reese is voicing frustrations about WNBA salaries. Clark turned down Unrivaled's $1 million offer, seeing the risks, while Reese joined in, only to realize the league isn't delivering as expected. Clark didn't need a new league to prove her worth. Her game speaks for itself. Meanwhile, Reese is discovering that without top-tier players driving interest, Unrivaled isn't making the impact many had hoped. What's next for Angel Reese? Reese now has two choices. Elevate her game. If she focuses on improving her performance, silences critics with strong play, and proves she can succeed in the WNBA, she can build a lasting legacy. Continue relying on social media buzz. While attention from controversy can be short-term fuel, long-term success comes from results on the court. Fans are watching closely. Reese's confidence and strong personality made her a fan favorite early on. But now, some are questioning whether she's delivering where it matters most, on the court. If she doesn't step up, she risks being overshadowed by players making headlines for their game, not off-court drama. Meanwhile, Clark keeps winning, setting records, and inspiring the next generation. That's what separates great players from those who simply trend online. The clock is ticking. Reese has the talent and presence to be a major force in women's basketball. But if she lets distractions define her career, she may not get the legacy she hopes for. Now, the choice is hers. Will she prove she belongs at the top? Or will she let outside noise shape her future? Women's basketball is growing fast, and the sport needs its stars to rise to the occasion. This is Reese's moment. What will she do with it?